This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning once again. Uh, Today I am moving to another topic, that is cyclic code. It is actually uh, a topic from the fifth module. Only few left in the third module that we have dealing in the last classes. Uh, According to the academic calendar, the classes will end by December 10th, and the second series will have to be completed by end of this month, November. Anyway, we will uh, get few classes, so that because of I am moving to this to the next module. Once we have completed that important content of fifth and sixth, we exam point of view, some important topic in the fifth and sixth module. Anyway, cyclic code, it is a continuation of that linear block code. We can say this cyclic code are the subclass of linear block code. A subclass of the linear block code. We have seen what is meant by a linear block code, linearity property, and block. What is meant by that block is that message are taken as a block, and the code word will be generated as block. Generally, NK block code, have seen that, means that corresponding to k bits of message, we are generating a n bit code word. That is, by adding extra bits, the check bits, n minus k number of check bits, we are generating that code word corresponding to that each message. And that is that linear block code. And here we are going to discuss about the cyclic code, which is a subclass of the linear block code. And here also the cyclic code, both in systematic form and the non-systematic form. We will see that. And here Hamming code is a linear block code. This we have seen that is a linear block code satisfying certain criteria is termed as Hamming code. And linear block code means that the code word is generated by multiplying the message vector with the generator matrix. That is, there is a generator matrix, and multiplying the message vector with that generator matrix, we get the code word corresponding to that particular message. And minimum weight as large as possible. If minimum weight is 2t plus 1, the capable of detecting 2t error bits and correcting t error bits. We have seen that error detecting and error correcting capability of the linear block code, we have seen that. And coming to that cyclic code, that is Hamming code is useful, but there exists codes that offers the same error control capabilities, while can be implemented much simpler. It is error detection and error correction capability of the Hamming code is limited. Only 2 errors can be corrected. That is, here for that Hamming code, that minimum distance d minimum is 3. That is one of the parameter of that Hamming code, and therefore only 2 errors can be detected and 1 error can be corrected. And here cyclic code is a linear code that which has some one more extra property, that is, other than that linearity property, it satisfies the cyclic property. You can say a linear block code which satisfies the cyclic property is termed as cyclic code. Cyclic code is a linear code that any cyclic shift of a code word is still a code word. For example, if it is a 7-4 linear block code, that is, that message is a combination of possible 4 bits. Therefore, there are 16 message bits, and corresponding to each message, corresponding to all of the 16 messages, we will get 16 corresponding code word. And if we take one of the code word and give a cyclic shift to the code word, that is, for example, uh, if it is of the type xn minus 2, xn minus xn minus 1, xn minus 2, etc., x1, x0, then that xn minus 1, which is the MSB of that code word, becomes the LSB. Therefore, we can represent as xn minus 2, xn minus 3, etc., x1, x0, xn minus 1. That is, that we have given a cyclic shift to the code word. It is that MSB become that LSB, and we can see that resulting word, that binary code, as a result of that cyclic shift to the valid code word, it will be another code word. That is, it will be there in that 16 code word combination. This, if we give a cyclic shift to the to a valid code word, then it will be another code word. It's still another a code word. That is a cyclic property. That is, we are giving a cyclic shift. That is, every cyclic shift of a valid code word produces another valid code word, code vector. That is the cyclic property. So we can simply say that linear cyclic codes are the subclass of linear block code which satisfy that cyclic property. That is, every cyclic shift of the valid code word produces another valid code vector. Every cyclic shift of the valid code vector produces another valid code vector. That is the cyclic property. And the cyclic then we can say that linear block code is a cyclic code. Cyclic code is nothing but a subclass of linear block code which satisfy the cyclic property. And here we will later see that encoding and decoding of the cyclic code. And here, other than the those that we have seen in that linear block code, that is, we have generally we are using that matrix representation, and we are using that matrix to generate the code word. Here we use polynomial representation, and we can also use that matrix representation. That is, basically the cyclic code is also a linear block code. It has a generator matrix, etc. Generator matrix, that P sub matrix, and the H matrix, parity check matrix, all exist there. Anyway, we can also represent this cyclic code with a polynomial, and uh, there exists a generator polynomial here. In cyclic code, there will be a generator polynomial. Actually, by making use of that generator polynomial, we are writing the code word. Okay. Here, there is a polynomial representation of all. That is, a message is represented by polynomial, and code word is represented by the polynomial, and there will be a generator polynomial. Okay, here cyclic code is a subclass of linear block code, and we are representing everything here as in the form of a polynomial. Okay, therefore we can represent that polynomial in x, or sometimes is represented in polynomial in p. Only we are using either that polynomial, that variable x or p. Here a cyclic code polynomial is shown here. Here we are using the variable x. It can represent in p also. That is, widely we are using either p or x. And here we can see that is Cx, that is that code word polynomial. This Cx represent code word polynomial. Cn minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus Cn minus 2 x raised to n minus 2 plus etc. C1 x raised to 1 plus C0 x raised to 0. That is the general form of a code word polynomial of a cyclic code. That is here for a nk cyclic code, that general representation, polynomial representation of a cyclic code can be written as Cn minus 1, n minus 1 as the suffix, x raised to n minus 1 plus Cn minus 2 x raised to n minus 2 plus etc. C1 x plus C0. That is the coefficients belonging to the binary field 0 or 1. That is that set 0 1. That Cn minus 1, Cn minus 2, etc. C1 C0 will be either 0 or 1. Okay, that coefficient Cn minus 1, Cn minus 2, etc. C1 C0 will be either 0 or 1. Okay, for example, the code word here, a 7-bit code word 10100011. Here 10100011, it is the code word. Then here C6 is the first coefficient, C6, Cn minus 1. Here we can see a 7-bit code word, that is n equal to 7. N equal to 7. Therefore, the coefficient will be C5, C6, C5, etc. up to C0. Okay, here a 7-bit code word. Therefore, n equal to 7. Therefore, the coefficients are starting from C6 up to C0. And we can write the corresponding code word polynomial as here C6 is 1. Therefore 1 into x raised to 6. Therefore x raised to 6. Then next coefficient C5 is 0. Then C4 is 1. Therefore plus x raised to 4. Then next coefficient is 0. Next coefficient 0. Then finally C1 and C0 1. Therefore x plus 1. Therefore here it is a 7-bit code word. Then the corresponding code word polynomial is x raised to 6 plus x raised to 4 plus x plus 1. Okay, that is here a code word and the corresponding code word polynomial written in x. If you are writing in this using the variable p, then corresponding code word polynomial can be written as p raised to 6 plus p raised to 4 plus p plus 1. P raised to 6 plus p raised to 4 plus p plus 1. Okay, that is here a code word, 7-bit code word, and here initially we have seen that general form of that polynomial representation of a cyclic code, and here from that we can write the code word polynomial as x raised to 6 plus x raised to 4 plus x plus 1. Okay, now there are 62. Okay, then here cyclic code, the addition and subtraction of polynomial done by doing binary addition or subtraction on each bit individually, no carry and borrow. That is here we use mode 2 addition. Therefore no carry and borrow. That is 1 plus 1 equal to 0 only. That like that. We will see. We will have to do the polynomial division, etc. for the purpose of writing the code word. Anyway, initially cyclic code is a subclass of linear block code, and associated with cyclic code, we are writing polynomials, and we have seen that code word polynomial. Okay, we can see that division of polynomial later, and you can see cyclic code. NK cyclic code can be generated by a polynomial g of x. That is that g of x that is important here. In linear block code, we have seen that G matrix, generator matrix. Similarly, normally that generator polynomial will be given. Generator polynomial here, G of x, a polynomial in x, or G of p, a polynomial in p. Anyway, the importance of that g of x polynomial is degree of the generator polynomial is n minus k. Okay, you will have to note that the degree of this polynomial, which is known as the generator polynomial of the cyclic code, for a nk cyclic code, it can be generated by a polynomial g of x, which has degree n minus k and is a factor of x raised to n minus 1. That is, these two things you will have to be noted. For a nk cyclic code, there will be a generator polynomial. From that, we are actually generating the cyclic code, and that generator polynomial has the degree n minus k. Degree of the generator polynomial is n minus k, and this generator polynomial will be a factor of x raised to n minus 1. For example, if it is a 7-4 cyclic code, 7-4 cyclic code, then degree of the generator polynomial will be 7 minus 4, 3. A third degree polynomial will be the generator polynomial for a 7-4 cyclic code, and is a factor of x raised to n minus 1. That is, that polynomial will be a factor of x raised to 7 minus 1. X raised to 7 minus 1. This nk cyclic code can be generated associated with the cyclic code. There will be a generator polynomial, and its degree will be n minus k, and that generator polynomial is a factor of x raised to n minus 1. It's a factor of x raised to n minus 1. Okay, please note that degree of the generator polynomial is n minus k and is a factor of x raised to n minus 1. Okay, then given the message bits, that is, we have seen a code word polynomial representation and its general form. Then generator polynomial, its degree is n minus k and is a factor of x raised to n minus 1. And then message bits, we can take the message bits as mk minus 1, mk minus 2, m1, m0. That is k number of message bits. The code is generated simply as sigma j equal to 0 to k minus 1 mj x raised to j g of x. That is, in other words, we can say c of x can be considered as the product of m of x and g of x. That is, corresponding to the message bit, if it is a 4-bit message block, example 0101, then write the message, represent the message as a polynomial in x. that is here that m of x. M of x represent the polynomial representation of that particular message. That is, if it is 0 1 0 1, we can write as x square plus 1. If it is 0 1 0 1, x square plus 1, that is the message polynomial. Okay, and there is a generator polynomial, and the code word polynomial c of x can be obtained as the product of this m of x and the g of x. It is in simple we can say represent each message as a polynomial, then multiply that polynomial with the generator polynomial, that give the code word polynomial. From that code word polynomial, we know what is the general form of that code word polynomial. Here we have seen this. It is the code word polynomial. Then taking the coefficients of that code word polynomial obtained by multiplying the message polynomial and the generator polynomial, we can write the code word. That is here multiplying that message polynomial and the generator polynomial, we get a polynomial, that is a code word polynomial. From that code word polynomial, we can write the corresponding code word of that particular message. That is, initially represent the message as a polynomial. Generator polynomial is given, multiply that generator polynomial and the message polynomial, that give a polynomial, that is our code word polynomial. Then that code word, from that code word polynomial, we can write the corresponding code word. It is here a 7-4 cyclic code word with a generator polynomial. That is, generator polynomial is given here. X cube plus x plus 1. X cube plus x plus 1 is the code word, generator polynomial given. This for a 7-4 cyclic code. The generator polynomial is given as x cube plus x plus 1. X cube plus x plus 1 is the generator polynomial. Then, for example, that message polynomial x cube plus 1. Can you say this message polynomial m of x represent which message word? That will be the message corresponding to this m of x given, x cube plus 1. Please someone write, all of you write the message corresponding to this message polynomial x cube plus 1. Here it is a 7-4 cyclic code. Therefore, the length of that message are 4 bits. Then here message polynomial is written as x cube plus 1. What is the message? 4-bit message corresponding to this message word. Okay, 1001. Okay, exactly. It is here as an example. One of the message is considered 1001, and the corresponding message polynomial is written here, x cube plus 1, and the given generator polynomial is x cube plus x plus 1, and multiplying this generator polynomial with the message polynomial, we get x raised to 6 plus x raised to 4 plus x plus 1. Okay, and here one more thing, that is here the degree of the polynomial is 3. Here we have seen that generator polynomial as a degree of n minus k. Therefore, here 7-4 cyclic code, its generator polynomial degree will be always 3. And if we take the factors of x raised to 7 minus 1, This x cube plus x plus 1 will be one factor of that polynomial x raised to 7 minus 1. Okay, anyway, here g of x and message polynomial is x cube plus 1. It represents that message polynomial represent the message 1001, and multiplying this generator polynomial and the message polynomial, we get x raised to 6 plus x raised to 4 plus x plus 1. Then from this we can write the code word corresponding to that message 1001. That is here we can see, comparing with that general expression of that generator code word polynomial, that is cn minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus, like that. That is last coefficients will be c6 to c0, c6 to c0, and coefficient of that x raised to 6 will be the coefficient c6. Therefore it is 1. Here x raised to 6, that term is there, therefore c6 equal to 1. X raised to 5 is missing, therefore it is its coefficient c5 is 0. Then x raised to 4 is present, therefore 1. Then x raised to 3, x raised to 2 terms are missing, therefore corresponding coefficients are 0 and x plus 1. Therefore here the code word corresponding to the message 1001 is, we can write as 1 0 1 0 0 1 1. That is the code word. That is the method to write the code word, that is cyclic code. In the case of cyclic code, that is by multiplying the generator polynomial with the message polynomial. Okay, if we use this particular method, you can see it will be time consuming. That is, here there are 16 messages possible, 16 messages starting from that 0 0 0 0 to 1 1 1 1. A 4-bit message, 16 messages are possible. In order to write the complete code word here, in order to write the complete code word, we will have to using this particular method, so which is we have discussed present at we will have to write the message polynomial of each, then multiply that message polynomial with the generator polynomial that give the code word polynomial. From that code word polynomial, we will have to write that code word. It will be time consuming. 16 message polynomial multiply with the generator polynomial that give the code word polynomial. From that writing the code word. Okay, we can use that method. Anyway, it will be time consuming. Then therefore we will go for another method. This is the first method that we can use, multiplying the message polynomial with the generator polynomial that give the code word polynomial. From that code word polynomial, it is possible to write the code word. Then another method is, initially we can earlier said that we can have the cyclic code in both systematic form and non-systematic form. Initially we can consider that systematic form. We know what is meant by that systematic form. That is here here x, this capital X represent the code word. K message bits, initially the k message bits will be that message bits itself, then n minus k check bits. And I have already mentioned in previous classes that it is possible the systematic form, initial part will be that n minus k number of check bits, n minus k number of check bits, then the last part will be the k message bits. Depending on that, whether it is initial part is the message bits or final part is the message bits, there will be difference in the generator matrix. That is that identity matrix identity matrix part will be at the initial for this type of linear block code in systematic form. That is k message bits at the initial and the n minus k check bits then. Okay, anyway, we can consider this particular structure. Initial part is the k number of message bits, and then comes the n minus k check bits. Then that is that message bits are mk minus 1, mk minus 2, etc. m1, m0. Here k number of message bits, that message bits are taken as mk minus 1, mk minus 2, m1, m0. Then comes the n minus k or q number of check bits, q, n minus k equal to q. Therefore we can write as c q minus 1, c q minus 2, c1, c0. That is, here this c represent the check bits only. This earlier we have represented that c of x as the complete code word. Now in this case I have represented that c terms represent only the check bits only, q number of check bits. For initial part is k number of message bits, then comes the q number of check bits, and the check bits form a polynomial as, that is, we can write the polynomial corresponding to the check bits. Here this cp represent the polynomial of the check bits. We can write as cq minus 1 p raised to q minus 1 plus cq minus 2 p raised to q minus 2 plus etc. c1 p raised to 1 plus c0 p raised to 0. Okay, that is the check bit polynomial. We can write as check bit polynomial. Here q number of check bits, and that check bits can be represented as a polynomial cp. Therefore cq minus 1 p raised to q minus 1 plus cq minus 2 p raised to q minus 2 plus etc. c1 p raised to 1 plus c0 p raised to 0, like that. And cp, the check bit polynomial, can be obtained as remainder of the division p raised to q m of p divided by g of p. P raised to q m of p divided by g of p. That is, we are discussing another method of generating the code word, that cyclic code. And here generator polynomial will be given. One method we have already seen, that multiplying the generator polynomial with the message polynomial, that gives the code word polynomial. From that code word polynomial we can write the complete code word. And here another method is, that is here the this method corresponding to that cyclic code, which is in systematic form. That check bit polynomial can be obtained as remainder of the division p raised to q m of p g of p. That is, initially multiply the message polynomial, for which we will have to write the code word. That is, take that message, then represent it as message as a polynomial, that is that m of p, multiply with that p raised to q, p raised to q. Therefore that q is equal to n minus k. If it is 7 3 block code or 7 3 cyclic code, that we will have to multiply the message polynomial with p raised to 4, 7 minus 3 equal to 4. If it is 7 4 cyclic code, 7 minus 4 equal to 3. If it is 7 3, we will have to multiply by p raised to 4, like that. Anyway, p raised to q, multiply the message polynomial by p raised to q, then divide that resulting polynomial by the generator polynomial, p raised to q into m of p divided by generate polynomial. First step is multiply message polynomial by p raised to q, then divide that p raised to q m of p by generator polynomial. Then that remainder of the division is the check bit polynomial. That a polynomial obtained, that remainder polynomial of this division, p raised to q into m of p divided by g of p, that is the check bit polynomial. From that we can once the check bit polynomial is obtained, here it is the general form of that check bit polynomial. We can take the coefficient cq minus 1, cq minus 2, c1, c0. That gives this check bits. Then initial part is message bits, then the next part is check bits. Initial part is message bit and next part is check bits. Okay, we can write this cyclic code in this particular form. Okay, I think with that we can stop today.